Hey guys, Abby here. Welcome to Love Abby, where we share stories and experiences that might help those who are going through a difficult time right now. This is a safe space, wala pong judgmental dito. Everything that we say here is meant to help and not to offend. I know that many of us may be going through difficult times right now. Our stories may be different, but we share the same lessons. The world needs a lot more love and a lot more people helping each other through the stormy seasons in our lives. So let's make the world a better place, one story at a time. I know that many of us were faced with this dilemma before. If you were to choose between your happiness and what you deserve, which one would you choose? Parang ang hirap pumili, no? Because then you will have to sacrifice the other. Minsan kasi, what makes us happy isn't always what we deserve, and what we deserve doesn't always make us happy. But I hope that after this episode, we will all have a wider perspective on this topic. The story that I will be sharing today is from one of our followers on Love Abby. She said that there was a time in her life where choosing between her happiness and what she deserved was her breaking point. She had been in a 5-year relationship. And in those 5 years, her now ex-boyfriend cheated on her. He cheated once, but she eventually forgave him for that. Sabi niya kasi mahal niya talaga and he really made her happy. After nun, hindi na din naman daw inulit nung guy. Bumawi din naman yung guy sa kanya in many ways. Kaya sabi niya nagtagal pa sila ng another year. She was happy with him, but she has become so paranoid and she had this anxiety that she never had before. Siguro dahil na din dun sa ginawa ng ex-boyfriend niya. She developed trust issues. Yung tipong may konti lang daw makausap na babae, yung boyfriend niya at that time, madali siyang magalit, tapos napapraning daw talaga siya. Inintindi din naman daw siya ng ex niya kasi alam niya may ginawa siya kaya siya nagkaganon. But still, those little paranoid moments got her to think kung dapat bang ipagpatuloy pa din nila yung relationship nila. She said she was happy, but she also knew that she deserved a relationship wherein she felt secure. She said it was one of the toughest decisions that she had to make kasi sabi niya mahal niya talaga yung lalaki and she was happy with him, but something just didn't feel right. Sabi niya, good for those who are able to look past mistakes like that. But she said for her, it wasn't a consequence that she was ready for. So after a few weeks of thinking about it and crying about it, she finally came to a decision to break up with her boyfriend. It took a while before she was able to completely move forward from that relationship. Kasi nga, di ba, mahal pa rin naman niya yung lalaki. And he made her happy. But she said she knew what she deserved. And at first, akala talaga niya na wala ganun talaga. You can only choose one between what makes you happy and what you deserve. And she chose what she deserved. Pero sabi niya eventually, she found happiness in what she deserved because she knew that that was what God wanted for her. Sabi niya, happiness is found within. You don't need to look for it in other things. And this is so true. Our ultimate goal in life is to be happy. God wants us to be happy because that is what we deserve. And He wants us to turn to Him for that happiness. Hindi yung sa iba tayo maghahanap ng kaligayahan natin. You know, if we have God, then we have joy. But sometimes, we look for happiness in the external things. We look for happiness in other people, in things, or in certain situations. Like for example, sasabihin natin, happy ako kapag may boyfriend ako, pag in a relationship ako. Or happy ako kapag may magandang kotse ako. Or happy ako kapag na-promote ako sa trabaho. But you know what? The reality is that happiness is present even without those things. We look for happiness everywhere. But we forget to look for happiness within us. I used to also believe that you can't have both happiness and what you deserve at the same time. I used to believe that you can only choose one and that you would have to sacrifice the other. But this story made me realize that what you deserve can also be what makes you happy. But of course, that will depend on how you define your happiness. Tulad nga ng sabi ng story sharer natin, di ba? What is best for you is what God wants for you. And if you rely on Him for your happiness, then you can be both happy and have what is best for you. And this doesn't just apply to relationships, but to any kind of situation. So whenever you're faced with a dilemma like this, wherein you'll have to choose between what makes you happy and what you deserve, choose both. And if you're going through something difficult right now, I'm here to remind you that storms don't last forever. Love, Abby. If you have a story that you would like to share with us, please don't be shy to send us a message in one of the platforms below. And if you like this video, please share this to those who you think might need to hear these stories. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching!